Welcome to the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I am your host, the Game Changer, Wes Troop. And if you've been watching the channel, you'll know that I am participating in a challenge on Letterboxd, at Wes A-List by the way, in the Kino Lord 2022 challenge. And this time, the challenge has asked us to watch a Giallo movie, which of course is an Italian horror film. So I figured I would pick one by one of the masters, and that is Dario Argento. This one looked very interesting to me. My review of the 1987 horror slasher film, Opera, coming up now. Mara Sakova is a diva opera singer set to star in an avant-garde production of Verdi's Macbeth until she's injured after being hit by a car. This leads to her understudy, a young soprano named Betty, filling in the role. While Macbeth has been known to be a cursed production, no one would be able to guess what's coming as odd things begin to happen backstage and bodies begin to pile up as a killer is stalking Betty. So what did I think of Opera? I thought it's a stylish and bloody horror film. It's directed by Dario Argento, who's best known for directing films such as Suspiria, Inferno, The Cat O' Nine Tails, and The Bird with the Crystal Plumage, and this film is known to be his last great film. The cinematography is fantastic, and it's being set in the world of opera is intriguing, giving some beautiful set designs. Argento's camera work is brilliant here as well, with a number of POV shots, not just of the killer, and a spectacular bird's eye view shot during a delightful scene with ravens, who I thought were the MVPs of the film, swooping down on the audience trying to out the killer. The kills are very gory and bloody, and inventive as well. For most of the film, the murderer takes joy in torturing Betty by tying her up and taping a row of needles under her eyes, forcing her to watch him kill other victims and then release her afterwards. The story, however, becomes contrived and more convoluted than it needs to be. It also isn't without throwing in some slasher movie cliches. We're not given too many clues as to who the murderer is or what the motive might be until this underwhelming reveal. There's a number of red herrings used to try to throw the audience off as well. The film also has two endings, where the second one, which Argento fought to keep, feels tacked on and unneeded. Of course, there's opera music included during the performances, but also the use of heavy metal music during some of the kills, which is quite interesting. The acting can get a bit over the top at times, and the cast includes Christina Marsalek as Betty, the opera singer performing in Macbeth who's being stalked by a mass killer, Ian Charleson as Marco, the director of the production, Urbano Barberini as Alan Santini, the inspector investigating the murders, and Daria Nicolodi as Mira, Betty's agent. While the story might be rather forgettable, the camera work, gore, and the ravens lets Opera squeak by as an eye-opening experience. Number-wise, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10, which gives it the A-list rating of do it. A small do it, but a do it nonetheless. Alright, well that's the show. I'll be back with another review very soon. But until then, don't forget to subscribe right here on YouTube. youtube.com/westside515. Like the show on Facebook, facebook.com/WesTroopAlist. And of course, you can follow me on the Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at Wes A-List. Until next time, Troop out.